Well, hello and welcome, people of the internet, to another adventure. My name is Ganyonz, and today we're checking out Wild Seasons, a deck builder of sorts. It's actually a deck gardener. So Wild Seasons, we're going to be planting vegetables to make cards to then become a deck builder and fight opponents. Really interesting concept. Interesting to see how it plays out. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what it's all about. If you want to check out the demo for yourself, link will be down in the description as always. Let's give it a start. Scenes of beginnings, I'm assuming these are going to be... Oh, okay. So maybe different difficulties, I would assume. Start battle with an extra draw. Start with an extra 5 water. Okay. Oh, likely, maybe... Oh, 5 mana might be a lot. I don't know. Let's just get in there. No sense in prejudging in the beginning. The door to the garden stands ahead of you. You summon your power to begin your journey. As you embark on your journey, specters will stand in your way. Deplete the enemy's health to defeat them. You can always see what the enemy plans to do on their turn. You get 2 actions each turn. You have to use all of it to end your turn. Okay, so we have to... Ooh, interesting. You have to use it all. Okay. Play cards to defeat the enemy. Drag cards over the target to play a shield card. We have Nutmeg. Okay, let's shield up. So we have 35 HP, probably 1 card left in the deck, 3 shield. Cards you play will add power to your constellation. That card just added 2. Okay, so there's constellation on the top of our cards. This has 0. Or maybe negative? Probably negative. When the last star lit up... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. When the last star lit up is a high power star, your cards have ×2 effect. Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. Got it. The amount of power a card will give you is at the top of the card. This enemy has a special passive. It is only damaged by cards played at high power. Play a card that will leave you at high power. So we want to play a Micro Basil. Oh, it's like they gave us that on purpose. Did I just say Micro Basil? I'm American, dude. It's basil. What is... I don't know how that came out of my mouth. It's basil. For the record, it is basil. I don't know how. That bewilders me. You're at high power. The numbers on your cards are doubled now. But you're out of actions, so end your turn. Okay, so Constellation sticks around through turns. Your shield blocks some of the damage. Shield lasts between turns. Oh, that is strong. Okay. Now's your opportunity. Play an attack. 10 damage to all enemies, or just 8. Let's do Touch Lily. Or Torch Lily, excuse me. You've got the basics down. Play the rest of this battle yourself, and see you in the garden. Okay. Micro Basil. Got it. Draw two adjacent plants. Nutmeg. Make them free to play. So, oh, this is interesting. Okay, so I'm making the leap here. I don't know this for certain, but I'm going to make the leap here and see if I'm correct. Draw 2 adjacent plants. I believe adjacent plants are referring to our garden. So our garden is going to have an impact on some of the cards we play. As long as I am correct in that thinking. I may be incorrect, and we get 10 water. Okay, so water is likely going to be a resource we use to grow garden. Yeah, so see right here. So this is the card, draw an additional plant, and this is the plant that we have. So it would make our shield card cost be free. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Welcome to your garden. This is where you'll grow plants that yield the cards you battle with. Every turn, your plants will lose health unless you water them. You have a few tools to care for your plants. Using them costs you water. Many tools affect multiple tiles. You can see the shape of tiles over the tool. Try to water 3 plants in 1 click. Tools can't be rotated. Okay. So, like we do the watering can, right? Now, how does this work? I just click it? Got it. I just click it and it gives me... It highlights the tiles that it's going to water. So, we'll water these. With care, plants might grow into a variation. You can right-click to learn about what a plant can grow into. So let's take a look at the shield here. So Nutmeg right, can turn into true nutmeg, which will increase the shield, or it can or it can become a variant of fragrant nutmeg, which would apply weak to the enemy. Okay, so this is our upgrade system, but it appears to be random. In the flower corner, you can buy plants to add to your garden or mix-ins that may upgrade your plants. Okay, so there may be ways to choose which direction we want to go. Don't like what's in the shop? You can re-roll your options. Let's buy a plant. Click the plant you want to buy, then click an empty tile to plant it. So we have a peony, which is 5 shield, draws 2 cards. And I should say from before, it looked like we don't have to discard any of our cards. So draw 2 is pretty powerful. Even though we're limited in cards we can play per turn, it just gives us more options on following turns, I believe. Crocosmia, never heard of that. Attack for damage equal to, what was it? Oh, right, power of plants in row. So we have 2, so we have 4. So this would be 6. If we want to do that. Now this costs 0, so it's not going to be maximized. Chamomile, which is 3 power, or 3 power. While in hand, attacks deal plus 50% damage. Ooh. I think I want to get this down. So how does this work? We buy it and then we just put it here. There we go. Nice. You may want to fill your garden as weeds may grow in the empty space of your garden and bloat your deck. Whenever you're ready to head to the next battle, press harvest. Okay. Now, can I buy as much as I want? So, like, if I want to buy the chamomile, let's just go ahead. Ooh, draw an adjacent plant. Okay. So that way we can draw it immediately if we have a nasturtium. Sneak peek. Okay, so this is not available in the demo yet. Do we want to... Probably at this point, we want to buy... Let's see. Now, is this a one-use thing, or can I buy it many times? Okay, so it looks like I can't buy the tool to keep. It looks like these are the 2 that I have, and then I can use these. Now, I'm not exactly sure. It said per turn, but I'm wondering if that means per match. Let's see. Let's just go ahead. Oh, okay. I see. I think. Got it. Okay, so before we go to the fight, they'll lose health. So that, okay. I understand. Let's go to the beach. Oh my goodness. Okay, so leave home. So do I need to click on this because it's highlighted? Okay, I guess we click on the highlighted thing. We have a bud. What powers the illusion that twists the city so? Okay, so before we leave, we want to make sure that all our plants are watered. Now I understand what they mean. It was worded a little bit weirdly, but now I understand. Combo, used by enemies in attacks. So you are going to shield 6 and gain 1 combo. So likely you're going to have, like, attack, you know, times the amount of combo or something like that. So this I likely want to hold on to until we're at high power. Withers. Card is destroyed when played. Got it. At least they give us a little bonus, though. That's pretty nice. So let's just go ahead and nutmeg. Now, what happens if I nutmeg again? Do I skip over this high power? Okay, it looks like I do. Okay, understood. And now you're... there we go. Deals damage equals to 3 times the combo earned this battle. Got it. Now, good thing we blocked all that. We do have the chamomile in our hand now. Kind of want to hold on to this, though. We can do a big chunk of damage here once we build up. So let's just go ahead and burn these dandelions. Now, they're not going to build up our power here, which is fine. We just need to make our way through the deck a little bit. Some micro basil. Let's go ahead and get that off. Now, he's still shielding this turn. We can go ahead and get a dandelion out of our hand. Got it. Yeah, so he's just going to keep getting stronger and stronger. Let's go ahead and micro basil, which will then bring us to our high power. And now we can attack for 15 damage. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go ahead and end turn. And nice. Once we get all the way to the end, we get 2 really big attacks here. So we can... yeah, we can go ahead and torch Lily, get the kill. If a card has more power than available stars, you take overpower damage. When you play it, use 4 health and half shield. Instead, spend an action to rest and clear your power constellation. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I didn't see where that action was, so I'm assuming there's going to be a button that pops up. Rewards. Choose a vendor to call. Huh? Skip vendor, gain 3, or item shop for 3 by permanent garden supplies. Ooh, let's do that. Let's buy permanent garden supplies. Rare soil. Look what I've dug up. All yours for the low, low price of 3 water. Select an item tile to buy. Fountain waters adjacent tiles at the start of every turn. Select an empty tile. Oh, empty tile over here. Got it. Now how do I get rid of the weeds is a good question. I think I'm just going to put this down here. Okay. So I guess that's it. Oh, duh. They're just going to die off, right? Because they only have 1 heart. Now I have to, let's see. So we have weed, microbasil. Move plants between tiles. Oh, that's super nice. Okay, so we're not locked into our configuration here. We can change this as we move on. Okay. So let's go ahead. This is actually perfect because then we don't water this weed down here. I'm assuming that if we water weeds, they will survive. We might figure this out here, right here, because this dandelion is going to get watered, but it makes sure that these are all watered. Yeah, so it looks like that might be the case. Let's see. And I don't have a great way. I guess I could do this. It's going to cost me 3 water. But I can get you watered. Oh! Wait. You're leveling up? What? Oh, okay, so this must have said you level up, but microbasil didn't get water. Okay. Oh, these are mix-ins. Oh, I totally missed that. Okay, so for the cost of 3 water, chance to make attack piercing. Got it. So then let's do this. I don't know what this dot is indicating. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's indicating, right? So you can see, like, in some situations, so, like, in this situation, maybe it means that the top space has a chance to make this, to get this buff, right? Because I'm only seeing it occur. Well, no, okay. So I'm seeing, so you see how the border changes, right? How there's a small dotted border on the Crocosmia and not on the nutmeg. I'm assuming that means that that tile can be affected by the buff. Because you can see up here now both of them have it. Now only the top one has it because this dandelion has attack on it. But I'm not sure what the dot indicates. But I think I'm going to do this. Well, this is, oh, this costs 3. It does not water, right? That's why this is not lit up. So then that's probably not the best use of water here because I do still need to make sure that we're watered down here. And I also need to make sure that I'm watered up here. Though I'm going to move this microbasil eventually. Ooh, now we're sweet basil, so we get some heals. Very cool. Okay, so we get some, let's plant some more. Discard all attacks, gain combo per discard. Action points to play with action cards with, wait, action points to play attack cards with. Oh, but I don't think we have anything that works with combo, so that stage probably isn't the best one to go with. I don't know that I necessarily want 2 chamomiles. I think let's just re-roll this because we're good on watering. So let's go ahead and re-roll. See if we can find another good plant. That's a lot of shield. Okay. 3 damage, a heal for unblocked damage. We could go for another Crocosmia. Which might be good. Not right now, though. Not right now. Chance to increase or add buffs. Chance to raise shield. Is there a good place that I could do that? No, my nutmeg isn't really together. Okay, maybe I should start moving stuff around here. So I think what I want to do... Now, this being in the middle, I was going to move it down here. What gives me the most movement? Let's... Okay, this might not be optimal, but what I'm going to do is swap these two, and then I'm going to swap these two. And then what I'm going to do... Can I just move you to empty? I can move you to empty. Perfect. And then I'll do this. Now, I do need to water both these, so... We'll go ahead and do that. Right now, this is just temporary because it means that this is only going to draw us 3 cards, which, I mean, 3 cards is pretty good considering we can only play 2 a turn. But now these do maximum damage because everything here is 2. We're still being able to draw our nutmeg. Now, I don't know if there's ways to get hearts back. Let's go ahead and harvest now. We'll go to the next run here. Watered plants might lose health. Wasn't sure about that. Drop off the dry cleaning or get brunch. Fountain of Rest heals 50% or increase max health. Or for 3, chance to duplicate a plant. Let's go here. We can increase our max health. The poison split. It's the air. You think something in the air smells like poison. Alright, so what are you going to do? You're going to apply 4 poison, which is likely going to do me damage over time. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Likely I want to be building up to this, so let's go ahead and do Torch Lily first. And then let's go ahead and Dandelion. Okay, end turn. Oh, there's the rest button. Literally right there. Okay, fantastic. Yep, does damage over time. Perfect. Sweet Basil, fantastic. Get an attack in, get a heal off. And then we actually don't have a good shield. 24 damage. Who needs shield when you're killing your opponent? Fantastic. Now I'm assuming we always get this reward, right? The 10 water. Where do we want to go? Heal for... Yeah, let's take the Fountain of Rest. Okay, weeds went away. We still have a little bit of weed. We have a rest. Do we want to heal or do we want to max +4? Let's go ahead and max +4, especially since we have a bunch of heal couple of heal cards now. Excuse me. While in hand, while you play attacks, gain 3. Okay, like that would be pretty good with an Astarium. Can only be played with combo. There we go. There's a combo card. I think I'm just gonna chance to. Ooh, this one could be good. This one could be good. Let's go ahead. Five to all enemies. I think I'm going to swap. So I'm going to swap these 2 and sulfur these 3. Okay, so the dot is not indicating what has a chance at getting an attack up. So I still am not sure what the dot is indicating, if anything. Well, I'm assuming it's indicating something. I just don't know what, right? Because there's a dot here as well. Let's see. Do we want... I think I'm just going to re-roll from here. Shield. Big damage, but take 3. Hit 2 times if this is the only card in hand. That's never going to happen. I'm a blue mage at heart. I'm going to be drawing cards all the time. Let's see. So let's get a grip of what our deck looks like, right? So we have damage. We have damage and 1, and by 1 I mean amount of power, right? So damage 1, damage 1. That's just going to kind of be my shorthand. Damage 2, shield 2, damage 2, stays in hand, draw, defense 2. So we really only have 2. Okay, so I need a couple more shield cards is what I need. So let's go ahead and get some more nutmeg here. We'll put the nutmeg, I guess, right here. Okay, now we need to water up our crops here. So what is the best way to do that? Unfortunately, it looks like the way this is set up, it's going to cost me at least 3 to do this. And then for 5... but I can do something like this. Okay, so that's one. Can do another watering can here. Another watering can here. We are going to water this chickweed. And then we got to get the micro basil. There we go. Okay, so everything that needs to be watered is being watered. We're going to figure out probably a better place to put this to better prioritize how we're watering. This is going to die off, and we're going to go ahead and harvest. There we go. Those are going to die off here. Everything gets watered. Wait. How did that not get watered? What the? Oh, right. There's a chance. Right. Even if it's watered, there's a chance it dies off, right? That's what it said at the beginning of last round. Okay. So it's not 100%. Which is interesting, especially when considering that I guess we're not actively putting in resources to upgrade our plants. It's just kind of happening automatically. For 5 water, upgrade a plant into a variation. Okay. We have the Maw of Power. Let's go. Something gnaws at the edge of your mind. What are you afraid will consume you? Attack for 8 and steal power per unblocked damage. Well, I can't block that, so you're going to be stealing some. So I'm going to be going back down to 0. So that being the case, get bent. Haha, idiot. Now what are you going to do? Let's go ahead and shield up. Hit him with a little bit of micro basil. And then next turn we'll have a big old Crocosmia. Sounds more like a Pokemon than a flower. Forge power. Creates power? What the heck does that mean? Hit you for big damage. Let's see. Nutmeg is going to bring me way, way up. But that being said, I do have Dandelion here that I can do a little bit of extra damage with. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop the Nutmeg, right? Because I don't want to like I don't want to overpower if I don't have to next turn. Is this going to push me up? So you're going to give me... Okay, this is an interesting fight. Yeah, so let's go ahead and definitely Sweet Basil. That's a big hit, and we get some heal. And then we're also going to Dandelion, right? This is not going to push us past this, but it's still going to... I'm assuming it's still going to take the effect. And now we should be able to rest. Oh, rest is an action. Oh, spend an action, reset power to 0, and redraw 4 cards. Ends turn immediately. Okay. Okay. I missed that the first time around. We'll make sure to realize that next time. Oh, or we can just end our turn? No, wait, no. Oh, we lost because he gave us... Oh, I see. Okay. So, he gave us a power, and because we were already here, it overpowered us, and we took some extra damage. So, I believe we did shield his attack, but the damage we took is from him giving us power. Got it. Okay, yeah, so this is an interesting fight of balancing our power. Do I want to draw cards here? I think I... yeah. Just go ahead and play a Nutmeg. Try and shield a little bit. Wait, did that not... Does this not count as an action? Free to play does not count. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. Wait. Browse into 1. This isn't free to play, but it makes the cards we draw free to play. Got it. Yeah, we got to get you dead. But we can do this. We can gain a little bit more shield, protect ourselves a little bit more. Blocking for 12. Do I have enough to kill you? I do have enough to kill you. So let's get you out of here. Very nice. Very nice. Do we want to use that? I don't have a whole lot of water. I think I'm actually gonna... I wasn't crazy about this one to begin with. I think I'm just gonna skip the vendor, get a little bit more water. Yeah, so unfortunately, we did lose the plant there. So it looks like some plants are just gonna die on their own. Again, we could grab the sage. We did just lose... Let's see. So we lost nutmeg. So I need to play... Yeah, so let's definitely take this. We're going to lose a little bit of damage. So actually, before we do that, gain 2 thorns when hit while in hand. Not really crazy about that. Okay, so we'll put this down here. We'll put this... Okay, so it's not a drag. Chance to raise shields. I don't have a really good play for that. Oh, we do have another nutmeg. Oh, I totally missed that. Okay, then let's go ahead and swap the... Actually, hang on. So we could do this, chance to raise defense. So, what is the best way I can do that? Let's do that. See if we can raise the defense of these cards. Oh, it can just give defense to anything. Oh, that's... Okay, that is interesting. I guess I should have realized that with maybe... Was there a power card? I don't think so, but cool. Okay, so you can just give shield to anything. Okay, let's go ahead and... So let's figure out this... Okay, there's a little extra water every turn. Okay, I guess I didn't notice it going up. Okay, I guess I didn't notice that. Let's go ahead and reroll this. Draw all passive cards in the deck. Draw 2, gain 1 action. Withers. I like that. We're going to take that. That seems pretty good. Seems really good. Chance to raise the attack. Yes. Nice. We like that. Well, that is just ridiculous. Now, did I screw myself with water here? Potentially. Let me focus on watering these bottom units. Nice. Knight's Crocosmia. And so what did that turn into? Attack for damage equal to of all plants in a row. How is that different? Oh, to all enemies. Oh, okay. Well, we haven't had a fight that has multiple enemies yet, though. Now we have Fragrant Nutmeg. Reduces the damage we're going to take. And now this is also all enemies. Okay. So we are prepared for a fight with multiple enemies. Let's go ahead. I don't care about the chickweed, right? I do not. So let's go ahead and actually, we'll save a water. Or we're gonna use a water. But then we can do this. Now everything that needs to be watered is watered. Our chickweeds can die off. That's fine. Go die in a hole. And we have 1 water remaining. Water plants might lose health. Yeah, that mechanic. Huh. I'm curious as to why they chose to do that. Where even if you spend the resources to water your plants, they're not guaranteed to maintain their health. I guess, I mean, it's obviously true for actual plants, but it's not always correct to do things when you're basing mechanics on real life. It's not always correct to do that. So I'm curious as to that decision. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Why can't I? Let's see. Yeah, so we have that. We have heal 50%, which I think I might take by permanent garden supplies. I think at this point, my health is pretty low. I think I'm going to visit the tea gardens here. The seamstress. With careful eyes, they measure you up and unblinking begin their work. So we have our first multi-enemy encounter here. Attacks for 12 damage. And you are attacking for 6 damage. That is a lot of damage. It is, in fact, a lot of damage. Now, I can block 8 of it. Cannot block all of it. I could have killed you, but then I'm still taking 12? Oh, good lord, man. What do I want to do? Let's go ahead. I think I'm going to Torch Lily here, which will set us up for a big attack next turn. But we're taking a good we're taking a good chunk here. We're taking a good chunk. We're much lower than I would prefer to be. Gain 2 actions. We draw 4 and gain 2 actions. I mean, that's just massive. That's really big. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to weaken you because you're dead, right? We're going to go ahead and do Knight's Necrozma, which is doubled now. 27 damage to all enemies, and it's going to give us 2 shield, which is very nice because we don't know what this... Oh, you're summoning a needle. Okay, so I want to kill you here. Well, I can't actually kill you, but I want to get you pretty close here. Actually, no. I want to rest now. Resting is the best thing. And resting does discard your hand, but that's fine. Okay, so we can block all this. Gives a random enemy +1 strength. Okay, so we can block all this. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Let's go ahead and probably just shield and weaken here. But then I'm going to be skipping... Unfortunately, I'm going to be skipping over this high power. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can get to this one next turn. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's just build up some decent shield here. And then next turn, we should be able to take him out, right? Because one of these and then the next one is doubled. And we're not taking anywhere close to lethal damage here. Right, so we get this off. And then, oh yeah, plenty of damage. Plenty of damage. Nice. Oh boy, AoE is definitely needed for that. We definitely need to take a heal. I will likely not be buying anything here, just to make sure that I can water everything. So let's go ahead and heal. Very nice. Unless there's something really good. I mean, Bamboo Shoot is pretty freaking good. Shield with combo points. Attack for damage equal to missing health. Hold up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we could put it like down here. So that way it's an additional damage here. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We are definitely going to do that. Okay. Now, we've done that. The question is how many... So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need 5 water to water everything. Do I want another bamboo shoot? I don't think so. I think 1 is fine. Let's go ahead and water all my little planties. Here you are, my little planties. There is probably a much better geometry I could do to get these all watered more efficiently. I don't know. I'm not putting that much effort in. I'm gonna be honest. Is there a better geometry? What else could I do, right? Because the thing is, the bottom square is really what's limiting, right? So if I'm going... What if I just did 3 across, right? So if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's basically the same thing, right? So like if I'm utilizing this one, right? I have 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. But then I don't have a really good way to get the vertical down. Because otherwise, this is kind of the same thing. Okay, so I think maybe this is the best I can do. Still have 7, though. Do I want to get this bamboo shoot? I mean, I could put it down here, and it wouldn't affect anything down here. Yeah, you know what? I am. The bamboo shoot is really good, I think. It's basically just a free draw 2. Right? And it's even better if it's on a high power, if it's when it's high powered. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Okay, we're going to harvest. We're going to save a little bit of our water here. Hopefully you don't lose anything. That sucks. Yeah, see, especially, like... Okay, so... Especially because you lose the health before you go into a fight, and because it's random, that can really screw you. Upgrade a plant into a variation, or make it to the beach. Oh, I totally missed that this was our objective. Okay. Especially since it's when you're going into a fight and it's a random thing that can happen, it can totally screw up your deck. Like, so for example, I just lost the card that draws me like free stuff. Which, like, obviously if I knew about it before, I could have like moved my plants around to build around. But not knowing if it was going to go away or not, I don't know. If I'd have to play around with it a little bit more. As of right now, I'm not crazy about that mechanic. Copies the knight's move. Applies vulnerable to me. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I could go. Well, fragrant nut I might want to hold on to. So I could go nutmeg, sweet basil, maybe the horse. And then next turn, I'd be able to Knight Crocosma for big damage, hit both of them. Right? I think I want to save the Fragrant Nutmeg until one of them is attacking me. Although, maybe there was an argument to using that on the Knight instead, because our AoE is going to take down the horse faster. So yeah, I think it may have been more beneficial to attack the Knight with that. Vulnerable figures 50% more damage, right? Holy mother, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Maybe we aren't doing this. I think I might be doing the bamboo shoot. Now we could do this. This gains us more shield and applies weak. Wait, stacks indicate number of attacks affected. Right, so it's not multiplying the amount of weakness. It's just 2 turns of that. So I don't think I necessarily care about that. I think I'm just going to get 2 more actions, draw 4 cards. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I do still have this card? Okay, I'm confused about that mechanic then. I thought that plant died. Maybe it didn't? Not sure. Okay. We do have a pretty big shield here, but do I want that to be doubled? And I think the answer is yes. I think I just want to build up a little bit of protection here. Yeah, now unfortunately I didn't think that through. That it was going to push me up this far. So we could, I think I'm going to just rest. Thinking for a second. Yeah, because 3 damage isn't worth it. All right, let's just, we only have 1 action left. Let's go ahead and rest. Rear up. Okay, so you're got, oh Jesus. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Let's see here. Let's see. Unfortunately, I can't get up to this, so we can go ahead and Sweet Basil, start working down the Knight a little bit. We'll Nutmeg, heal up a little bit. We're still taking a crap ton of damage. But mostly because we're vulnerable, right? Once we're not vulnerable anymore, we're not really. So both of you are shielding. So can I take out you this turn? Oh, I so totally can, and so totally will. Haha, idiot, you're riding on nothing. You're riding on nothing, you butthole. All right, bamboo shoot. Let's get her done. Big attack? No. I can get 6 shield, which is very likely what I'm going to do. And apply 2 weak. And yeah, we're out of rest. Oh, so okay, so I'm gonna automatically rest. Got it. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, okay. Oh, then that's kind of butts. That is not great. Okay, well, I can do 3 damage for free. And then we can rest. Okay, the vulnerable is a lot less scary when the horse isn't there to attack me as well. So let's go ahead. I mean, this is massive, right? This is like a one-shot, so we're holding on. Actually, I was like, well, I should probably find a way to build up to this. Nah, no shot. We're building up to this, especially with the chamomile in hand. Holy dang, man. Holy dang. Let's get a Knight's Crocosma in there. Knight's Crocosma to kill the knight. We'll end turn. I don't care what you're doing. This thing is going to massacre you. Elderflower. Bang. Kill that mother. Right. 10 water. We could get permanent garden supplies or just gain more water. Let's go ahead and get the permanent permanent garden supplies. Oh, is this the only thing I can get? Is just more for the low price of 3 water. Select an empty water. I guess this is the only thing we can get. Maybe it's the only thing in the demo. Waters adjacent tiles at the start of every turn. Oh, okay, I see. I was wondering why I wasn't seeing this thing work. Waters adjacent. So I'm confused why we have the rain. So I guess I'm a little confused because the last time we had this, I thought it was also a fountain, but we got this rainwater urn. Maybe I'm incorrect on that, but I could have sworn the last one also was this fountain, and I was noticing that this wasn't watering anything, so I was kind of surprised by that. Is there any way, can I see my, I can't see my deck from there. Okay, so one of the comments that I made before the last fight was, so like this right here, I forgot what the plant was called, right? But it was our card draw plant. I was kind of grumpy by the fact that it got rid of itself before the fight and it could screw up your fight. What it looks like, right? If we look here, when we played, we did draw that card. However, it's now not currently in our deck. So I believe that whatever cards, whenever you click harvest, the cards that you have here are still in your deck. They then go away, but the change, the plants being gone isn't applied until after you play. That's how I'm understanding it. Attack for equal to shield. We don't gain all that much shield. Yeah, we need to increase the amount of shield we're getting. So I'm probably going to grab another nutmeg here, put it down here. And let's go ahead. I'm a little worried about this nutmeg is looking a little worse for wear. So I think what I'm going to do is just limestone up here on our attacks, because we're basically always playing our attacks here. And these are all cards that we want to be doubled, so getting shield on them will just double them, right? So that's actually a weird interaction that I hadn't thought of. I'm just thinking about it for the first time now, right? Is that this is only going to give us 1 shield on one of these plants. Now, my first instinct was, oh, I should be focusing on the shield cards. But the shield cards aren't necessary. I mean, it's not that they're bad to use when we're at high power, but typically, because these do so much damage, they really benefit from being from being doubled at high power. So it kind of makes sense to put the shield on them because the shield is also going to get doubled. Now, really, the only fight that has been relevant that we've needed big shield is that last one. I guess the previous one too, when they were multiple enemies. But as soon as we took care of one enemy, the fight was a lot more manageable. So I think I'm going to do it here. That also hits the nutmeg there. Fantastic. 2 hits. Nope. Okay, 3 hits. 3 hits is pretty solid. I'll take that. Now, you can water nearby plants. So does that change my geometry at all? Right? So I can go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, where can I put you? So I don't want to put you in this row, which is kind of a little bit of a problem. I could put you, what if I put you here? I move the basil up, put you here. That does all these. So then I could go 1, 2, 3. do that. Wait, no, because I still have to water this one, right? So it's still 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4. No, yeah, because this one's gonna get watered. These 4 are gonna get watered. So in terms of vertical, I only need to do this vertical. I can do horizontal, 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 vertical. Okay. And then let's go ahead and we'll blood meal. Not really a great place to do this one, however. So maybe not. Unless I just want to go for the 50-50 on like an elderflower here, which I think I'm just going to take for 3 water. Ah, that sucks. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and water up. Ooh, we got a little growth. Nice. And there's the extra shield that we were looking for. Oh, and it got an extra heart. Fantastic. I was worried about you, little nutmeg. Look at you. You're all nice and healthy now. And you grew. Takes 3. Oh, but it hits all enemies. It still takes 3 damage. Okay. Not great for like boss fights or anything like that. But you know what? We take them. We take them. We are very good on AoE now, right? And now we have this vertical here. Everybody is watered up. You are not currently watered up, but you will be here in a second. How did you get watered up? Did I mess up somewhere? I don't remember watering you. I don't remember watering you either. Okay, let's harvest. Oh, maybe I misclicked somewhere. Oh, maybe not. We are out of water. Okay, so now, yep, you water all those. Perfect. You die off. We're losing all our water. Anything else? Nope, nothing died. Perfect. All right, let's meet at the beach and see what we got here. The changing tide. The tide rises to meet you. It's your face that stares back. She takes from you time and time again. 140 health. Discards a random card at the end of your turn. Okay, so so she discards one of our cards randomly, right? She's going to hit us for 12. We are very low on HP. We very well might die. However, Fragrant Nutmeg is pretty good. Deal 50% less damage. Okay, so she's going to be dealing 6 damage. Sweet Basil is pretty good, right? That's going to get us... Ooh, this is going to hurt so bad for her, right? We're going to heal up for 2, which is kind of counterintuitive with this, but we're going to heal up for a big chunk here. Or we heal for a little bit. She's going to hit us for 3 more, which brings us to 15, and then we can nail her with this... What a prick. What an absolute prick. Okay, let's regroup. Let's just start building up some big shield here while we can. Let's also... Huh. Let's see. So if I bamboo shoot, I draw 2 cards, which gets me to high power. I have 1 action left, though. So the thing that I'm thinking about is if I play a card that has 2 power, it's going to bring me up to the max, but I'm not going to be able to rest, right? Because I'm at 1 action. This is basically going to replace itself, its own action. So, is there a card that is 1? Really only the Oxalis that I would want to play? So that being the case, is it better off to... 1, 2... I think it might be better to just do this. I guess this is technically the same thing, but I get guaranteed damage. Ooh, good lord. Yeah, this is not where I wanted to be. So let's go ahead and bamboo shoot. Yep, we go up to max. Now I can chickweed for free. This is going to lose me 50% shield. The question is it applied before or after? And I'm going to guess that it's applied after. which means that technically all this is doing is losing me 4 HP. But this really sucks because she's hitting me for a big chunk of damage. Oh, good lord, good lord. What do we do here? I could just take the hit, lose some armor. We go back down to 0. Unless we don't go back to 0. Oh boy, I might screw this up. I might screw this up. Lord help me. Okay. I think we're good. I think this is actually exactly what I wanted. Took a little bit of damage, but I can gain this. We get back to high power. Oxalis to gain a bunch of armor. There we go. Okay. Now we're frail, which means next shield is reduced by 20. Okay, we're taking some damage here. I gotta get you in range for a nice Ever Elder. You screwed me by discarding that with your stupid hook. Okay, so we're not taking lethal here. Let's go ahead and we can Red Torch Lily, which is gonna get us up to high power. Chickweed doesn't do anything to our power, so we're good. We can end turn. Don't discard my chamomile, you prick! You absolute prick. Okay, we're gonna big nut. Big nut. Let's go. We're gonna rest here. Okay. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is 15. This gets us to 25. And okay. We're gonna go up to 25. We're not taking lethal. We have high power. Do not discard my chamomile, you prick. Oh my god, she's the biggest prick I've ever seen. She's the biggest how? Random card, my butt. Okay? Random card, my butt. You are out to get me. Okay. So I have to do this. Now that is still not getting me to... Oh my god, I'm frail. I literally just died. This is going to get me to 12 and I still die. Yep, I'm dead. Dude, how... Oh, man, dude. She discarded literally the card I needed every single time. Oh, man. Okay, so... Give me my 2 seconds to complain about that mechanic. Okay, give me 2 seconds just to complain about that mechanic and not the game. If you've ever played Magic the Gathering, you know how much random discard absolutely sucks. If you've ever played against the card Hymn to Turok, you know how much it sucks. It's not a very fun mechanic, especially when I'm pretty sure the AI is biased against me and it just picked the literal best card in my hand every single time. Now, granted, most of the time she had about a 33% chance of getting it, but that many times, something's fishy there. Okay, that being said, this is a cool game. So again, I wasn't necessarily entirely sure about the wither mechanic of your plants, right? The fact that even if you water them, there's still a chance that they will reduce their health and die. So I to an extent, I get it, because it is fairly easy to keep all of your plants watered, especially with the watering can being horizontal. So really, the maximum amount of water you should need is, they're 4 rows, so 4 and then 2 verticals on the side, so 6. So 6 is the max amount of water. Now, granted, we also had I guess it was just 5 water at the start, right? The difficulty we picked just had 5 extra water at the very start. We also had the urn that was giving us a little bit of extra water, but it didn't seem that hard to keep our entire garden watered. I guess the reason that I'm not crazy about it, and again, it depends on what the full scale of a run looks like. If a run is just like, if that boss was the final boss of the run, I might be a little bit less harsh on that mechanic. But if there were another 1 or maybe 2 more maps that we had to complete, I would be less crazy about it. Now, the reason I say that is because what it does do, so I understand what the mechanic is trying to do. The mechanic is trying to push you so that your deck is a little bit more fluid, so that way you don't find like one busted build and then you just stick with that and crush your entire run with it, right? But at the same time, you're kind of negating people's ability to build a good deck, because there is a chance that no matter how good you build it and how good you are at managing your water, your deck just kind of falls apart on itself. Now, I do appreciate the fact that they still let you play the one kind of quote-unquote final game with the plants that are disappearing, right? We had that card that drew cards equal to the adjacent plants. It withered away and died, but we still had that card in the battle that we just harvested into. It was the fight after that, like 2 fights from the future from it died, that we didn't have that card. So I do appreciate that they don't just like sweep the card out from under you and you all of a sudden don't have it and you have no idea what you're doing in your final fight. So you do have an instance to rebuild your garden after things wither away and die. I'm just not sure I'm crazy about how that mechanic works, as compared to other traditional deck builders. That being said, though, I really like the garden aspect and how it worked into building your deck, because there was a little bit more synergies there to build around than just specifically what is good in your deck. So for example, that what was it called? Everflower something, the really powerful card that I never got to play in the final fight because she discarded it like a prick. Okay, last time. Not only was that card just powerful in its own right, but it was also powerful in the fact that it synergized with our other plants as long as we ordered them in the correct row. So we only saw a couple cards like that, right? We saw the attack that counted how much power. The power mechanic is also really cool. I really dig that, because not only do you want to figure out what cards you need to make your deck good, like just in terms of attacks and blocks, but also in terms of power, right? You don't want to have all, like, the 2 power cards are obviously stronger, but if all your cards are 2, like if all your cards are evenly powered, you're going to miss. I'd have to look at it again to see exactly where the power lies, but you're definitely going to miss the first one, right? Because you have to hit 3. So you have to have a 1 and a 2 to play to get that bonus from that. So that's a really cool mechanic, actually. I do really like the power system, especially at the end. There's a little bit of push and pull there where you have to kind of manage, okay, obviously there's 3 high power slots here in a row that I want to get to, but in order to get to there, I might have to, my next turn, only be able to play like 1 card and then rest, or just overpower it, lose a lot of shield, and if you don't have shield, you're better off because you're actually only losing the 4 HP. But then you get to continue playing, so that was really cool. But yeah, looking at the garden synergies, I do wish we saw a little bit more of that. We obviously saw a few plants, but I don't know. I wish I saw some more and what they could do with that mechanic. We saw the card drawer that we started with. We saw the one that increases power to the row. Was that it? Were those the only 2 that we saw? I feel like there was maybe one more. I don't recall. I don't recall. My memory is not the greatest. I have really bad memory. But yeah, guys, this has been Wild Seasons. Honestly, a game that I was not sure what to expect coming into it. The concept seemed pretty interesting, pretty different from what I've seen in the past. But honestly, I like this game. it's a very, I would say it's a very solid deck builder with some concerns that I have, but this is a game I would absolutely come back to another time, which in my book is a positive review. So what did you guys think of Wild Seasons? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you want to check out the game for yourself, link will be down in the description to the Steam page. If you guys like this video, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We play all kinds of roguelikes and roguelites, deck and dice builders, tactical strategy games, and of course so much more. Guys, I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.